Hey, um, yeah, hello. I'm going to be doing another video, third in the series, related to Max Body Fitness. And this one's going to be about cholesterol. Now, I swear, this is just something that's really annoying me at the moment, especially seeing as my mum has had like cholesterol screening checks in by her GP. And saying that cholesterol is bad for you, and the issue of LDL being bad cholesterol and HDL being good cholesterol. And I just read this article on the computer, and it's going on about NHS should consider giving statins to healthy people, regular healthy people, right? And it's just fucking pisses me off because it's absolutely absurd. Okay, so cholesterol. It's seriously important for your body. Ask yourself this question: why would an organism evolve with something that it produces itself that would hurt that organism or that would be detrimental to that organism in any way? Why would it do that? It's completely against the evolutionary principle. It's completely against logic. It's completely against everything. It's just ridiculous to suggest that something that is circulating in your blood that your body produces would be bad for it. Why? That's just crazy. Right, cholesterol is involved in a hell of a lot of body functions, like building new tissue. It's the root base of all lipid hormones, like testosterone for men. Even women have testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. All those hormones, all based on cholesterol. So if you haven't got any cholesterol, you're gonna have a rubbish hormone profile, and you're gonna feel crap. And you're going to feel really unwell if you've got low testosterone or low estrogen, etc. You're really not going to be well. But now, the relationship, if you look into the studies between cholesterol and cardiovascular disease, they did this thing called like a meta-analysis, and they do that quite a lot. And it's where they take subsections of different countries, and they get all the studies together, and they compare the results into one thing to try and find positive correlations. Now they did this, and there were correlations all over the map, but apparently they found a positive correlation between high fat intake, high dietary fat intake, and high cholesterol levels. Okay, and this coincided with higher cardiovascular disease rates. Okay, what they don't tell you is that they excluded countries like France that have very high saturated fat intake and low incidences of cardiovascular disease, and countries like Chile that have very low fat intake, almost none, and have very high incidences of cardiovascular disease. They do this just to manipulate the findings so that it helps find a correlation and fits the bill for whatever drug they're trying to introduce into the market, which in this case is a cholesterol-related drug, namely statins. But yeah, going back to the body, function of cholesterol does all that, but I mean, people say, well, how is HDL good cholesterol and LDL a bad cholesterol? Well, the answer to that is LDL and HDL aren't even cholesterol. Cholesterol is cholesterol. That's it. It comes in one form. That's it. Cholesterol is cholesterol. LDL and HDL, they're lipoproteins, and they're basically things that carry cholesterol around the body. Now, HDL, the good one, carries it back to your liver to be recycled. It's produced by your liver, and it's carried back to your liver. Now, LDL just transports it to tissues where it's needed. So say if you're trying to build muscle, or you've building tissues or renewing skin, or etc., the LDL will take it to that place to perform its function. So HDL isn't going to remove it from your body. It's not going to take it away. So that point is just ridiculous. And also the fact is that LDL is just the same as HDL. The molecules are both large and benign. They're not atherosclerotic, so they don't stick to arteries. They don't make fluffy arteries, so that's ridiculous as well. So the ratio of one to the other is preposterous, in my opinion also. The one you have got to watch out for is very low density lipoprotein, so VLDL, but doctors don't even test for that because it's more expensive. Get that? Don't know why. Stupid. But they are actually atherosclerotic, but they don't even test for that. So, you know, and they're going on about cholesterol screening. You're not even screening for the right sort of cholesterol that you're supposed to even be looking for, that actually is proven to cause it. And you know what? And you know, if you got People say, well, if you've got like a fluffy artery that's had like a stroke or a heart attack or a cardiovascular event, all that clogging is cholesterol. It's not. If you go onto PubMed or various other like Google Scholar, look at the studies of biopsied arteries that have had atherosclerosis, etc., you'll find that it's only about 8% cholesterol. That's it. The rest is polyunsaturated fatty acids that have been rancidified. So it's not actually cholesterol that blocks your veins, that it blocks your arteries at all. It's rancid polyunsaturated fats like vegetable oils and margarines and all of that sort of crap that men make and try and improve on nature. And then it's just ridiculous. The whole government advisory line on this is absolutely preposterous. It just boggles me with unbelief. So say a person has got, they've been prescribed statins by their doctor because their cholesterol is high for whatever reason. It's probably because they're stressed, because cholesterol is now apparently found to be an antioxidant, so it's good for you. And you know, if you're stressed, you're going to produce more cholesterol. So say if they've been prescribed statins, and statins will stop you producing cholesterol, yeah, which isn't a good thing anyway, but they actually stop you producing bile salts, which have all sorts of detrimental side effects to your health as well if you're producing no bile salts. And also, you'll have an absolutely crap hormone profile, so you'll feel sick and unwell, and you know, you'll feel generally run down and rubbish because they're destroying your hormone profile, as cholesterol is the root base of all lipid hormones. Yeah, just wondering if there's anything else that I really want to cover on that subject. Yeah, that's one. Dietary cholesterol. Okay, dietary cholesterol has little to no impact on blood lipid cholesterol levels. That's absolutely rubbish. It just doesn't affect it whatsoever. One thing that does affect it is rancid cholesterol, like powdered egg yolks and like powdered eggs and stuff like that have been heat treated, and they've basically changed the organic structure of cholesterol, and it changes it so it's like a pro-oxidant. So it you know, there's antioxidants and there's oxidants, but it changes the nature of how it interacts with your body, and that can up your cholesterol purely from an oxidative standpoint. But yeah, I mean, giving statins to healthy people could reduce cardiovascular incidences in young people. I mean, that in young people is going to destroy people's muscular building ability. Is going to destroy absolutely everything that, you know, their intellectual building capabilities, destroy everything. It's absolutely preposterous. But why aren't the government taking this sort of hard line on vegetable oil products? Because vegetable oil is in absolutely everything, and that is what sticks to the inside of people's arteries. That is what causes cardiovascular disease. Make no sense to me whatsoever. We live in like a fucking backwards world. That's why, you know, anything, and then vegetables in everything as well. If you've got anything in a packet that's got like a batter on it, it's vegetable oil. Any like pre-made cakes, they're bound with vegetable oil, or just all these rancid fats. It's crazy. So my basic tip is eat whole butter, good butter. I mean, butter, whole things, whole sources of fats that haven't been played with by man, like these cholesterol-reducing spreads that are actually got plant sterols in. Yeah, plant sterols do reduce cholesterol. I'm not arguing that. That's a good thing if you want to reduce cholesterol for reasons unknown to yourself. If you say, I don't know, have high blood pressure and you think that you might be at risk of having that, then yeah, plant sterols work, but they combine it with margarine. So you're just having like one good thing and a real bad thing. So you get the vegetable oil that's going to be causing all that crap to your body, but then the plant oils that reduce cholesterol. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'll go on to like high blood pressure. So basically, one of the other main functions of high blood pressure of cholesterol is when you've got high blood pressure. Pardon me. The high blood pressure basically rips and causes microtrauma in your arterial walls. And cholesterol fills that in. Now, when cholesterol fills that in, if it keeps getting ripped, it will fill it back in again. But, is a but. You basically need other sticky things in the bloodstream to form clots, namely the polyunsaturated fatty acids that were rancidified, like I've been specifying. Without those, and blood pressure, then you're not going to have a problem. If you've got blood pressure and eating crap as well, then that's where you're going to run into problems big time. But all of this stuff can be just changed by simple diet alterations, by not buying things in packets, like cooking things for yourself. I'm just trying to generally live healthy, like exercising as well. It's a great thing to reduce blood pressure, because blood pressure is a serious thing. Yeah, on the topic of blood pressure as well, if any of you take ACE inhibitors, and you don't like putting pills in your body, which is unnecessary, I'm fully an advocate of putting as least amount of stuff in your body as possible. Drink 3 hibiscus cups of tea a day, and that's like any fruit tea, and that's equal to prescription level ACE inhibitors. So that's a really good way of reducing your blood pressure. Also, bananas are really good as well for the potassium content. And yeah, as you can tell, passionate about it's a passionate topic for me. Just can't stand all this misinformation. I'm not saying that cholesterol doesn't have a role to play in cardiovascular disease. I'm just saying that the way the government have got it and the way the government portray it is completely so out of line. It's ridiculous. It's just beyond belief. But yeah, keep fit. Weekend's almost here. Yeah, have a good weekend. Train hard. And that's me out. Bye.